Okay, everybody, we are on page 163, and there's two short pieces that are lead sheet notation. And they're using the primary triads. Tarantella, we're fixing it in the new edition, but if you have an older edition, it might say in the directions, or it might have the Roman numeral 1 as an uppercase, like a major 1 chord, but that should be a minor 1 chord because this is in A minor, all right? And it's easy in a lead sheet to tell what key you're in because you can just look at the chord symbols and they'll kind of tell you. The first one is A minor. Let's first learn the melody and see if there's any fingering issues to be aware of. Look it over for any accidentals. I don't see any. Could mean it's in the natural minor. Let's see. We're going to start on beat 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Now put your 2 here, and then do that again. So we're moving down and again. So we've had that kind of finger before. You just move 1 finger down every bar, and those are what we call sequence, the melodic sequence. It has the same intervallic relationship, but just down a step. So you just move your finger down. So that was actually quite easy. And it does use the G natural. So this is a good example of a natural minor, a melody in natural minor. But when we do the chords, we have an E7, we're definitely going to use the G sharp. So here's a great example where you're in a harmonic minor in your left hand, but your right hand is in the natural minor at the same time. 1, 2, 3. So it's kind of a fun one. Tarantella is, by the way, the Italian word for tarantula. And this is a gypsy, Italian gypsy song. And they wrote, it's a genre, tarantellas are dances that, because gypsies lived outdoors in the open, if they got bitten by a tarantula, the story goes is that they would dance the tarantella and sweat out the poison so that they didn't die from the spider bite. And that's how tarantellas came about. I don't know if that story is really true, but it makes for a really great story, and it's easy to remember that they're fast, lively pieces too. Okay, and then I'm going to move right on and do the Tchaikovsky on the same page. This is really different, but also in compound meter. It's andante cantabile, so this would not be a fast piece, okay? Let's try the right hand. It's in F major. And I can see that by just, I like to look at the very last measure, and I can see when I look at the last measure, what is the key. So 4 on F. Okay, now we got to move our thumb to the F and go all the way up. E flat. 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, tied to, and move back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, tied to, 3. 5, 6, tie, move it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. And then the upbeat is 4, 5, 6. So this is an example where it's perfectly fine to count in 6 because it's a slower piece. So I'm going to go ahead and add the chords. You might want to, one thing is B flat, it's not in B flat, so I wouldn't start in a root position. I would just go to F, because we know we're in F. And then your first chord is the B flat, so it gives you the voicing if you start an F playing the 4 chord this way. All right, pick a hand. 1, 2, 3. And you can play the chord again. It's kind of nice on this because of all the ties to keep the chords going. I'm just doing dotted quarter notes in the left hand. That one does sound really nice with some pedal. Just follow the chord progression and clear the pedal when you're changing the chords, or on even downbeats if they're getting long between chord changes.